shaking it can make them out there. The way you make me feel is the way you take me higher. The way you make me feel is the way you take me higher. The way you make me feel is the way you take me higher. Baby, come on now, please, you take me there.
Right, mud lovers, here we are again on the estuary in our hovercraft with the Hovercraft History Hunters. Got a new spot to go to today, so let's get some luck in the muck. So, it looks like the first piece of Roman pottery today. It's pretty nice, but there's also plenty more around here as well, as in not just Roman, but other unusual pieces of pottery, Victorian. Look at that piece. It's pretty cool. Keep that one. Take that as well. There's another base of one. Little pub flask, nothing on it though. It's a good sign. Cool, it's so hot today guys, it's like 32 degrees. So yeah, not sure how much we'll be able to do today, but it's really bloody hot, but we love it. It's better hot than it is raining on a hovercraft, trust me, because they can get really quite cold when you're out there with no protection. But anyway, keep going, see what else we can find. A teapot spout. That's an interesting bit of pottery. Not sure an age on that one. Pretty cool though. It's got ILLSG. I guess it's probably Victorian, but I really don't know. Bit of pottery there. I don't know, it's got a little word just like it says, I don't know, it looks like it's a French word or something. B or L O A Q R. I thought it said banquet at first, but that can't be right. Banquet. I don't know. What does that say? Anybody got any ideas? Now that is nice. Look at that, that's a clay pipe stem. That's beautiful. Oh, nice. Like a twirly sort of vine or something. It's got a nice curve on it as well. Shame it's not complete, but still very nice. Another piece of beautiful pottery. I don't know if that's a pipe or umbrella stand or a vase. Very thick. That's nice. So it's broken, but little top of a tea caddy or something like that. Isn't that pretty? It is a shame that most of these are broken. But I can upcycle a few that I can take back, so it's not bad. I'm not sure if I'll take that one though, because it hasn't got anything on it, a bit plain. And I need to save the space. Well, amongst all this broken pottery, Steve's managed to find a complete one. What you got, Steve? Oh, nice. Ugh. That's a pickle jar by the looks of things. Is it LA Shaw? Oh, Shaw Sharwoods.
Oh, bloody Sharwoods.
Sharwood Limited. Oh, it probably is.
It's early though, look.
Sharwoods, what's that? Is that
Sharwoods make sauces.
Yeah.
Still around now.
What sort of sauces do they make?
I don't know. Calcutta in London.
Nice.
Yeah. That's the East India Company.
So look guys, I don't know if you can see what we can see here where it's very clear, but there's bottles, Victorian bottles, strewn everywhere. Hopefully there'll be a few more complete ones, or at least half decent ones that we can upcycle.
Oh, looks like the top of a skull. Whether it's human or not, I could not tell you.
Very thin.
It is thin.
Yeah, might be an animal.
Yeah, or human, but...
So we're still undecided on this one, but it's got a beautiful decoration on it, very, almost too nice.
Yeah.
But we'll take it back and analyse it in our HQ, Hovercraft HQ, and make a decision then whether it's Roman or not.
That design, that looks Roman, but that doesn't. But we don't know.
Well, I thought that was a bit of plastic at first, but when I went to go pick it up, it's actually a huge lump of brass, and that's got to be the biggest, coolest looking nose cone, fuse tip, or whatever you call it, I've ever bloody seen. Look at that. That's crazy. Quite heavy as well. That'll clean up nicely. Oh, it's so sharp. All these things are so sharp. Better clean those markings up. Some markings around the side. There you go, a little broad arrow there. I better tell you what that is. Nice one. Nice looking bottle there. Is it a twisty top? Yeah, not as early as I thought it was actually. I'll leave that there. One complete bottle there, 3-part mould. Very common though. Let's see a bottle up there as well, let's have a look at that one. There's a jar. There's also another little one up there. Broken, sadly. You found a little boat there, Steve?
I'm taking this home. I'm just going to have a quick dig it out quickly. Hopefully we'll be able to refloat it. And then you can sail it back.
Looking forward to it. But more amazingly than his boat is this awesome plaque that Steve just found. Look at that! How cool is that? And it's got on it HMS something. Spares for the word beginning with H, one set bearing, Mather, something else. That is such an awesome piece of history. You have to get that home and clean that up and see what else it says. But you can't wait to clean that, can you, Steve?
No.
Look at that, unbelievable.
First of all, I thought it was a coffin.
Also, pretty cool piece of rigging. Probably went on the side of the boat. Maybe another piece was tied to that. Look at that. Lovely bit of wood. So Stephen gets very excited about his roof tiles because
Being a roofer.
he's a roofer and therefore loves tiles. So what does it for him is what's in his hand, and they are Roman roof tiles.
As you can see, with the block together like so.
Oh yes. Very cool.
Yeah, right.
You
Not
sad bastard.
Be sad as I want about tiles. And like.
Well, this is when hovercrafting goes wrong. That should be on now. Luckily we're back to civilization, but somehow these fan blades whipped out and f***ed a hovercraft. Unbelievable. Absolutely gutted. Reaction? That's hovercrafting. Fan belt's gone as well.
Near-death experience, no right.
Well, they've had to go through me to get to you.
Right.
I think this is some serious serious workshop needed. Well, as you can see, this is what the damage was today. These blades gone clean through the fan guard. Look at that. I'm just glad it wasn't the back of my head. You should have 5 here. Luckily, just as we'd landed. Anyway, it won't stop us. Clean up our finds, see what we got. And carry on when this is all fixed. Time for a beer. So Steve, oh that's amazing. I would say it's almost worth blowing the hovercraft apart for that. So it says on there HMS Shannon. Spares for FL pump. 1 set bearings, bushes, Mather and Plaque Limited. Awesome, that's so cool. And we've got the original bit of wood as well, so we can mount it on that. That looked pretty epic. So these are our finds of the day. Little roundup. This is probably quite interesting. We're not sure if it's Roman or not. It's in such good condition. So yet to prove that one way or another. Still, if any experts out there can identify that as Roman, that would be really handy. Thought that was Roman, but I believe that to be Georgian just because it's got a glazed inside. Various parts of shrapnel. Cool little clay pipe. Stem. Pottery. Nice bottle there. J.A. Sharwood and Co. Limited. Calcutta and London. So that might come a long way. Find of the day is Steve's awesome plaque. HMS Shannon. Look at that. Awesome. And they'll tell you a bit of history about that in a little while. 2 nose cones. Ooh. That's Steve's one. That's my one. There's might have a 41 on there, so I'll clean that up and see if there's anything better on there. It says there number 118, so that should be easily identifiable. Little pot, and finally United Dairy's milk bottle. So there we go. Not a bad little trip. I mean, it was all worth it because of that thing. Absolutely amazing piece of history. And that's what we do, the Hovercraft History Hunters. Apart from blowing our hovercraft apart, go out and find the history.
Look at that.
What?
No, that.
Oh. Yes, we decided we might make this into a shelf. It's got a Hall of Fame feel about it. So yeah, remarkable.
That's not 1 blade, but 2 blades have come through that.
2 blades going through that. There's 1 hinge. Another. And they should be. That's how they should look. So we've done a grand job of ballsing up the hovercraft, but
Well,
it was worth it.
It just goes to prove that if anyone thinks what we do is easy, you just buy a hovercraft and go and do it. Please think again.
So these bits of shrapnel I found are really cool because you can actually put them on a keyring, as I've done here. And you get a bit of history in your pocket. So I'm going to put these on Etsy, so if you want one, have a look at the Etsy store, link below. Get yourself a shrapnel keyring. So as you can see, Steve has presented the plaque beautifully on the original piece of wood it was found on. And we can see that it clearly reads HMS Shannon, spares for HL pump, 1 set, bearing bushes, Mather and Platt Limited. But even better still, on the other side it reveals the word Peggy and J Button Otterum. Wow, so it looks like a Mr. Button has repurposed the original plaque made to be used for the HMS Shannon into a name plaque for his very own boat. In order to find out which HMS Shannon it belonged to, because there were 9 in total, I had to do a bit of research. The first HMS Shannon was built in 1757. Our plaque comes from a box used on the last HMS Shannon, built in 1906 in Chatham Docks. She was built for the Royal Navy, but only fought in one battle, the Battle of Jutland near Denmark in 1916. She was 519 feet long, and the ship became the flagship of the 5th Cruiser Squadron of the Home Fleet. During the Battle of Jutland on the 31st of May 1916, she was on the unengaged side of the fleet and did not fire her 9.2 or 7.5 inch guns at all during the battle. The ship spent several days after the battle searching for survivors from her sister, Defence, and other sunken ships. HMS Shannon was paid off on the 2nd of May in 1919 and became an accommodation ship until sold for breaking on the 2nd of December 1922. So how can I be sure that the plaque was from that ship? Well, the clue is in the maker, Mather and Platt Limited. This company were famous for producing large electrical centrifugal pumps, and it wasn't until 1900 that the Manchester-based company joined forces with other partners to become a limited company. And as the Shannon, I just mentioned, was built in 1906, it had to be that ship that it belonged to. So now on to the other side, and Peggy. Well, I did some research on Ancestry, and after some time I came across this census from 1911. The Button family lived very close to where we found this plaque. James Button Sr. is the head of the family, and Sarah is his wife. His eldest son is also called James, and has the occupation of a fisherman, so I believe that this plaque was his. It's amazing that we can actually link this person to that boat, and to think that approximately 100 years ago he somehow got that plaque that had probably been or come off of the Shannon and thought, oh I know, I'll use that for my boat, flipped it over and made his own plaque. On closer inspection of his family, we can see that he has 4 other siblings living with him at the time, and one is just 5 months old. James Sr. was 63 and Sarah was 55, so quite old to be having children. Also, we can see that Sarah has 12 children in total, 9 alive but 3 sadly died. It amazes me how much history and information can be gleaned from one small piece of brass, and how satisfying it is to find out all that information.
Right, we're here at the British Hovercraft Company today to order a new hovercraft.
Can't wait. Our one had a bit of an accident, as you saw. Full on, that was a few months ago now, and so we're in the market for a new one. So these are the ones we're looking at. This is one particular one that we've already given a test drive, It's a Marlin Beast, and it is a beast. It's not going to be that colour though, is it? We're going to change it to...
We're going to have it orange and black.
Yeah. Ah, she looks good. This is the one. She comes with a speedo as well.
Let's see how slow we're going.
Huh? Yeah, it's just how we're going. So this is Dave. He's the manager of the British Hovercraft Company, and this is his beautiful workshop where we've come to inspect some potential new hovercrafts that we're going to get.
I've been with the British Hovercraft Company for 2 years, and it's been an absolute blast. Obviously we're always pushing the boundaries to improve the product and make it a much more enjoyable customer experience. I'm pleased to say that this new Marlin Beast, which is the extended version, is leaps and bounds above the previous models. Obviously there's always still room for improvement, but when are you going to get your hands on one?
Well, as soon as we can, really.
Fantastic. Yeah, we're unfortunately a little bit busy. Obviously not good for you, but great for us.
That's all right.
Production's pretty much flat out at the moment. We ship all around the world, and hopefully we can get you guys up and running and back out mudlarking on the Medway.
Yeah, look forward to it. So Dave's about to show us the search and rescue one. Is this coming for a...
Okay,
what,
so
a facelift?
A bit of a service. This one's the Coastal Pro XL Mac V. It's used in a commercial environment for a lot of survey work and a lot of rescue work as well. This one will seats 3 to 4 people, about 350 kilos depending on conditions. And the company that's using this one have been absolutely over the moon with the handling, performance, and basically getting the job done.
Yeah.
They've used it in a lot of survey work with bridge maintenance, pier survey, and this is an essential craft to get them up and running and complete the job in an area where the tide goes out, and the hovercraft is the only job that can only tool for the job, basically.
Are you allowed to say where they use it?
Yeah, this is up on the Spire Bridge, and they've not had it an awful long time, but they've put a significant amount of hours on it.
Yeah.
And yeah, absolutely over the moon.
Brilliant.
And they're actually going to be purchasing another 2 very shortly and expanding the company. Obviously, when you get hovercraft and you start getting out there and getting noticed, people very quickly see the benefit of accessing land and water, and people want a piece of it. Really, they want to get the hovercraft up in their environment and use it for jobs in their locations.
Exactly. Well, it's like you say, it's the ideal vehicle for saving lives.
Yep.
So not only is it recreational, it's a commercial and also, yeah, an emergency service.
Absolutely.